Hey everyone, so for the very first time, I am going live from my lounge. So I'm excited to introduce to you Canje Bistro and Lounge. So I've been talking to you for months prior to this actual launching about what I'm doing, about my building this project in Guyana and what it takes to get it done, and encouraging you also to follow your dreams and follow wherever the stars lead you, to fulfill the your own desires, to fulfill the kind of work that you feel like you should be doing in this world. And so I'm here at the lounge, and again, I want to thank you for hanging with me and thank you for staying faithful, because I actually had been so busy since November. So I came to Guyana in November, and I've been so busy. A lot of things have happened. And so I definitely want to talk to you guys about so many things. But tonight, before customers start to walk in, I wanted to come live and introduce you to Kanji so that you can see what we're all about, right? So this is the project that I've been talking to you about, the one that I've been excited about, the one that I've been telling you that it is going to get done, the one that I've been, updating all my crazy moments of, running into issues with MoneyGram and Western Union and even contractors here and there. But I am excited. Either way, beyond all the crazies, there were so many exciting moments. And the night that I launched, and this was just in February, I I have to say that I was at a place where I was in total awe. I was in awe because I did it. I actually did it. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. So I've been here since. I haven't left, right? But I have to share my experiences with you. And I want to, I'm very transparent. But of course, I'm not going to do that tonight. So tonight, I just wanted to introduce you. So I'm open on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays only. I started off on the weekend, more of a weekend vibe, because I wanted to, take it easy and see how things are, introduce customers to the new concept that I have for Guyana and for Wisma Linden in particular, and for anyone who comes through. So anyway, without further ado, let me introduce you to my lounge. And I'm trying to see how to turn this thing around so you can actually see. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. So I've posted some little pictures or videos online, but I just wanted to walk you through from my own standpoint. So one of the things that I did when I first started building was that I honestly just wanted a cozy place where customers can come to. And the inside should be cozy, but the outside had endless space, because my ideal venue was to have a place where you can enjoy the outdoors, where you can sit down, see the stars, and literally just enjoy the breeze on the outside. What I'm running into now, though, is lots and lots of rain. And I am in just besides myself trying to come up with ways on how to battle this rain. But before I even get into all that stuff, let me just introduce you to Kanji. So this is Kanji Bistro and Lounge. So here she goes. So I brought all these stuff in from, of course, from the US, right? So I got all this stuff made. And I have to tell you something, that when I came here, they actually told me that I couldn't use the name Kanji because there's a city named Kanji. Now, I've never seen something so silly in my life. I'm like, there's more promotion for Kanji, the city, or whatever it is. Why wouldn't you want people to use the name? I mean, it's like calling, saying you can't use New York, or you can't use Philly, or you can't use, whatever it is, Jersey or whatever in the name of your business. And it's crazy because, in the US, we don't do that. We don't stop people from using the state's name or the city's name in their establishment, as long as it's not the same exact name as somebody else's and you're not infringing on their business. then what's the big deal? Anyway, so I ran into that. But listen, I'd already gotten all of my everything that I needed, my bar mats, the floor mats, everything was in kanji. So what do I do? So what I did is I just registered it as C. Actually, the name of it on registration is C's Bistro and Lounge. I told him C was for my grandmother's name, which I lied because obviously it wasn't. My grandmother's name was Mignon. And I just told them that because they had already gotten my application under kanji and now I still needed to use C, but I couldn't tell them why. So I told them it's my grandmother's name and that, I really need to use it. And of course, they approved it under C's Bistro and Lounge. That's what it's registered as. So be careful with your name if you decide to do it. So even though it's not online and you don't see anyone has it, because when I did it, when I did my research, no one really had the name except for one company, and that was in the United States. So I didn't really worry. But here we have my little VIP area. And remember what I told you that I wanted to do this VIP really cozy. So I eventually created a little spot, and I'm not done with it yet. And if you notice my walls, I'm jumping all over the place, but because I just want to make sure I cover as much as possible before customers start coming in. But notice my walls are undone. My builder actually had oh God, that's a long story. But to make a long story short, my builder actually got wood that wasn't cured. So because the wood wasn't cured, when you came in, you could literally see outside, which I don't know why he did that. I mean, literally, I thought that was irresponsible. So, but anyway, you got to be careful. So I had to have another guy came in and created a mess. Oh my God, it was so much mess in here to potty the entire venue. Like literally the whole place is potty down. Now, customers come in, and I don't know what it is, but they love the look. They say that it's vintage, it's this, it's that. Well, it's not vintage at all. It's actually just undone because I cannot find the right polish to go on the wall here in Guyana. So I am not going to just paint. I don't want it painted. I do want the natural wood, and I do want like a polish or whatever it's called. I don't know. Anyway, whatever it is that it takes for me to get this natural wood look. I think it's the polyuterine or something like that. Some guy told me online that I would need because I saw he did some furnitures and I asked him. So I needed to get that, but I don't know that they don't have it here. I just want to, I know they do, but I just want the right one. So anyway, and that's a whole nother project that I'm not willing to take on at this time. So anyway, here, this is Michaela. So she's extremely pretty and she stands in glamour. So I absolutely love her. So I brought her without a head, and then my husband sent in the head, and I had my wig. And I just kind of threw it on her, and she loves her wig. She's absolutely beautiful. So, anyway, she's in my VIP section. So, we've got these little lamps that I got from, is it Big Lots? I picked them up for like $10, I swear. But they seem to be, they do very well, not only in battery, but it looks really elegant on the tables. Like when I do decorations, even outside, it looks really, really beautiful. So sometimes I move it around, depends on where my guests are. And VIP starts from $50 US. So you get your personal server for the night. You also get your bottle of liquor that you're drinking, and it starts at 50. So it depends on the liquor, obviously. That will differentiate what pricing you pay. I got my bar built here, obviously. So at first I thought it would have been too short. I paid crazy money for these countertop. I swear. I mean, it was just so expensive. But I don't know if it's expensive or it's just that I wanted, granite. So I needed to pay the price for granite. And we all know granite is expensive. It doesn't matter where we're buying it from. I brought in just about everything I needed. So this little stand is from my bar. in the US. So I just kind of grabbed it because I didn't think that we needed it there as much as I needed it here. So notice my liquor is down. I'm just waiting. I don't want to waste it, so I'm gonna, because everything here is very expensive. So this is the Fireball. So that's down. So I have to get that going. This is my Moscato. Just waiting for people to purchase whatever little is in there so I can remove them and put on new bottles. But you can't waste liquor, that's for sure. So anyway, notice my floors are black. My husband came in. This was a surprise project and a love project for him. I never really told you guys that, but I wanted him to move back with me. So, and he didn't know that I was doing this project until this December when he came in. Anyway, he came. I couldn't do the surprise the way I wanted it to, which was to have it all completed and have him walk in with me, and then tell him it's ours. But anyway. He knew we had the land, but he just didn't know I was building. So, anyways, so this is a 27 by 27, not a very big spot inside, but I'm gonna take you outside so you can see. So I got these furnitures. Listen, quartz furniture. This is a wicker set. It has 6 seating and of course a table. Absolutely gorgeous. Why did I decide to go with it from here? Well, I just got it like last week, I think, delivered. I'm sorry, I'm trying to open my. I'm here alone. I don't have any employees anymore. I fired them all because my place got robbed and I wasn't sure who it was, so I just fired everybody. So anyway, so I'm usually here on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The crowd is usually very, manageable, and it's easy to manage when you're not like cooking major food just yet. And I'm looking to hire new staff, of course. So all right, so this is my outdoors. So tonight I only put, like, usually I have tents all over. So I do have assistants, so it's not me alone, me alone. It's not like that. I do have people that come and help me. But most of the times I'm here doing it by myself. I wanted to bring you back inside because I missed something. All right, this freezer, sorry. I saw it here and for 300 and something US dollars. I think 350 US dollars. It's a deep freezer. Absolutely worth it. I bought it here. Made sense totally. To buy it and then ship it anything electronic, it's wild. I don't know what happened over the years, but now you pay endless money in terms of customs and clearing and getting things through. I mean, it's just way too much. So I bought that for 350. I bought this here, the cooler, for $700 US dollars. Totally, I thought he was overpriced. Unfortunately, this guy, I would never buy from him again because he was just a trial to deal with. And his son charged me one price, and by the time I got back, his son charged me $650, and by the time I got back to bring a trolley or what do they call it? I forgot. Anyway, it's a transportation to pick it up, to take it to the lounge, which is up here. By the time the owner got to the place and saw me trying to get the cooler, he said, "Oh no, she's got to pay $700." So anyway, I almost walked away, but I also knew that no other place had it at the time. Bolo, Bella, these are the primary producers here in Linden. They didn't have it, and I went to Quartz. They didn't have it. So all these big places didn't have it, and I was like, you know what? If I go to Georgetown, it'll still be a whole bunch of money, and I'll be like spending way too much to bring it up to. So forget about his ignorance and just do what I got to do. Anyway, so this is my bathroom. So the ladies are in love with my bathroom, right? They are in love with my bathroom. So I went very, very elegant style. So what I did with the bathroom is that this is actually a shower curtain that I had in my bathroom in the US. It's got this beautiful black woman in it. You can't see her right now. But anyway, she's imprinted on there, and I asked the tailor to come in, and he actually was able to create the this wrap or the skirt around the structure that was built here locally. So it's just a wooden structure, a local carpenter built for me. These are things that I had, like this floral wall, thing, whatever you want to call it, like wall art. I just had it like at my grandma's place. So it was like, I think well, it's metal, and it had like a gold color. And I decided that I wanted to do it in white. So I ended up doing it, spray painting it in white. And when I first wanted to do my bathroom in black, and I told one of the contractors, that I was going to do black bathroom, and he was like not impressed with the fact that I was going to do black bathroom. And I knew that it would look wicked against the blue lighting that I planned, right? So anyway, so my blue lighting came, black bathroom painted. The guy that built it, listen, he did a phenomenal job for me. Like, he gave me all the space that I needed for the women's bathroom. And then, of course, he just did everything. He even went out the footages that I didn't even tell him, which really worked well. He told me after that he had to, because of the way the building was structured and the way and the measurement that I gave him, because I totally was involved with everything. He said that it was, a little bit shorter to where he needs to stop, right, to get the bathroom done the correct way and get it done the safe way. So he ended up extending the length of the bathroom, well, the width of the bathroom. He extended. So the men got a lot less space, but listen, they still got it nice. So I ended up asking my tailor down here once again. So he took this, what is it called? Well, tablecloth, and turn it into the bathroom, the sink skirt. So it's nice and silky, and it's the men's restroom. And I mean, they are super happy with my space here. So when they come in, they can actually just have like a nice clean bathroom. My husband sent in mirrors and a bunch of I got these standing lights from Quartz, the green ones, so that's an addition. So we made sure to put up signs say wash your hands, use the soap, things like that. Um, Let me see what else. I wanted to bring some of my notice also that I have my American flag flying. My son is a U.S. Marine, so I've been in the U.S. forever. So, it's definitely a place that I pay homage to, like I tell you, just because I want to escape. It doesn't mean that I don't love the United States. I just don't want to live there right now anymore. All right. So, and these are my grandpa's old records, vinyl records. And my son used to play the guitar. He's the art student, and he used to play the guitar. So when he was about maybe 10 or 11, I got him this guitar. And of course, it's no good anymore because there are some strings that busted on it and everything. But anyway, I wanted to bring that to the lounge. And again, these are records from my grandpa's collection. I got like at least over 100 records that he still has. Of course, he's long passed on, about 15 years now, but his memory still lives on. So these chairs, we brought them in. All these are chairs from our home, or over time we just had them either in Georgia or in Florida, and I had them in storage. So hey, I'm glad I didn't get rid of them because it just turned out nicely. And check out my velvet tufted chair, like literally VIP chair. That's what I was bragging about a little earlier. And then we ran some blue lights under there. I got some, you see my VIP sign right there, so that when people come in, they're comfortable. We had like an old chandelier that we used to have in Georgia. Sent it home to Guyana for years now, and it was just actually just sitting there taking a lot of dust. It was dusty, just I thought it couldn't be refurbished, like it couldn't be delivered from its state, but put some bleach and some soap water on it, and hey, the thing is banging again. All right, so let's go outside. Not much to see outside tonight, especially. But okay, where's my shoes? Where's my slipper? Give me a second. I've got to turn back. I usually walk barefooted during the daytime because I'm just Floridian like that. Where did I put my shoes? Hold on. All right, yeah, there they go. Yeah, but during the night I need something on my feet. Yeah, and during the day it's also very hot. So, and I have to tell you that during the evening up here it's extremely cool. This time of the year, because of all the rain that's been falling, it's not only cool, but it's a lot of mosquitoes. So I have to spray them like every day because you don't want your customers coming in and all they're doing is fanning mosquitoes away. All right, so I also got this set from Quartz. You have to see it during the daytime. It's absolutely alluring. Like it's just gorgeous. It's a burnt orange kind of thing. And if you notice over here, I'm building my kitchen. So this is my kitchen that is being built. So I'm having an outdoors kitchen. One of my staff members at the time came to me and was telling me about, I was sitting with a friend of mine and he says, listen, I have to tell you something. I'm like, what's up? So he says, listen, I think we should go with an outdoors kitchen where people can watch their food being cooked. And I thought about the islands and what I would like, especially as an island person, and also, living in Miami and exploring the outdoors all the time. I love just being on the outside. So, this is the skyline. So I've got lights, these running lights, or these, string lights running across the venue. When it's decorated outside, oh my God, it's gorgeous. Now, let me tell you something. This yard is absolutely huge. And I had hell trying to finish up this project, the amount of cement that it took, the amount of stone, the amount of plastic, the amount of everything. Oh my God, it was just, oh God. And the guys came and worked and worked and worked, and they did sometimes a horrible job. And let me tell you something, it's still horrible. But I am glad I don't have to deal with the sand. All right, so I have to tell you that this all has to be capped over. Unfortunately, cheaper labor doesn't mean that you're going to get good labor. So they did do, I guess, I think they could have done better, even though they were like because I could have paid like hundreds of thousands of dollars to get this done. But I paid thousands of dollars to get it done. I still thought they could have done a better job. But either way, I'm not complaining because now I'm not dealing with the sand because the sand on these hilltops are a beast. It's a beast. All right, so there go the structure. So if you can see it. So this is Canje Bistro and Lounge. And by the way, I must have mentioned to you that they robbed the place, right? So I did say that earlier. That's why I fired everybody. So they robbed the place when I wasn't here. Nobody was here. So somebody who was here, who worked with me, broke in and stole my music set. Thank God I didn't take the boxes, but they took all the equipments that's needed, whatever they're called. They took I had a camera up there, almost worth $300 US dollars. They stole that. Had my signage. When you came in, there was a big light in here that says Canje Bistro and Lounge. Not sure why they took that because not like they can reuse it. And to order even the plate for it is hell to do it. So I don't even know. Anyway, they stole some stupid stuff, including all the chicken wings that I had ordered. So anyway, that's a whole nother story. So here I have my torches. So my husband, when he went back to the U.S., because like I told you, I've been here since. So I have not gone back home to Miami, but he sent in these torches, which I used to have them for events here anyway, like with like wooden ones, but he got the metal ones, which is really durable, and you can actually have, them for a longer time, and can withstand the weather too. So that's good. So I'm gonna keep walking you through as much as I can. It's a quiet night. Probably not going to be many customers out tonight. It's one of the reasons why I could fire people, because the crowd sometimes picks up really quickly. And sometimes I have like 20, 25 customers to deal with. Sometimes it's 10. Sometimes it's, the good thing about being here is that you don't have a mortgage to pay. So you don't really worry about it. Anyway, so you might know, if you are from the islands, you might know what this is already, but this is the septic tank system. So the same guy that finished up my walls, same guy that built my bathroom. This is, of course, the outside of it. He also did my septic tank. Another guy, contractor, built. This is the tank. Well, you need a tank in Guyana. You cannot. I swear, the water. There's always something wrong with the water. So you do need a tank. So of course, I had to not only buy the tank, but get all the fixtures, and I spent a lot of money trying to make sure that these, the my contractor or my plumber, he's 23 years old, but the dude is incredibly brilliant. His grandpa really taught him a lot. I have not had any problems with my water system. So, anyways, so this is my back of the yard. So I've got lots of grass growing. I got to get one of those kids to come in and clean it up for me. Not only the grass, but also, at the back here, just need leveling off. I have to get sand in the back, and so on and so forth. So of course I'm not done doing everything that I need to do. So you're seeing unfinished work, but I just want to give you a tour. So I've got blocks here. These are blocks that are going to go towards my storage unit, because I need a storage. I need more blocks too. So I've got a good lining. This is a side door, but of course, everything, you might be wondering how they got in. Well, me and my stupid self, I had like a little tiny lock. Like those little dollar store locks? I swear I had a little lock on that door. Even though it has a bar on it, on the bar I had a little lock. So whoever came in just knew that my lock was little. They used my hammer to just wrench it. They used my screwdriver to release the compartments for the music set. They used my knife to do whatever. They stole my chicken wings that I had there, waiting to take to my brother's place. All 80 chicken wings, by the way. And these are cooked chicken wings. So that was kind of funny. So I'm walking towards my gate. So I am in here. I usually lock my gate, so no one enters here unless I open. So when people come, I usually release my gate and let them in. And usually they start coming in about 9 o'clock or so. So I'm not even sure what time it is. So I have my red carpet. So they usually come in on the red carpet, right? And like I said, I usually have all the flames burning, all the torches burning, and I usually have at least 3 or 4 tents at the bottom here. Because of all the rain, I don't want to risk it, because if my help don't show up, I need to be able to just take things inside without anyone, like he did that last week, like he didn't show. That's another thing about, trying to rely on folks. They will leave you in a half and, not show up, even though they're getting paid, right? So, but I need to be able to close that tent, and just lift the furnitures. And because the weather is so bad, that's another thing. There's no need to put out all this other stuff outside. So pretty much that is it. So I have happy hour every Friday night. I have R&B music playing. They stole my phone that I usually play music from, so usually you would hear music playing in the background by now. Even if I was going live, I would play it low. But because I have to use my personal phone now to play music, from. I cannot until I get my music set back, that is. So I'll have it back pretty soon. I'm not really worried about it. So pretty much that's it. So, oh, and listen, see the lights outside? I paid $400,000 to get lights here. 400,000. Okay? I kid you not. It was stinking ridiculous. All right? Because the city will not come and put your lights in unless you pay for your materials. So I'm going to show you where this came from. I probably have to do it in the daytime. Anyway, you can probably see a light straight across. That same one that's shining, that lone light right there. Yeah, not the one directly in front of me. That's the one I paid for. But it starts from there. So I had to have wires running from over there, over how many feet? Over 2,000 feet of wires. All right. And then it's 110 and 220, I believe it is. Something like that. But anyway, ended up being about $400,000 to get the wires, two sets of wires. This wire here, let me see if you can see it. He gave that to me for free because I paid so much money for the other wires. The city, the only thing they did is they provided me with 3 posts. That's the, posts with no lights, by the way. Let me tell you how I got my lights. So these lights actually, that bright light that you saw just recently, see how bright the place looks? Let me say something. It was dark for months after I opened up. So let me just go through the gate with my hand. So I got this light and that light over there recently. So I got 3 posts done. So the one over the street, then it came over to, sorry, and I would have to show you it during the daytime. Then it came over there, and then this one directly in front of me, right? So those are the 3 posts. So there was no lighting on this side, so therefore I had to foot the bill. Now there's a lady that lives right next door. I know she's having a blast because she's just moving in and she just got her lights today. But the truth is, I mean, they came to turn it on. So she had to pay nothing because I paid the bill. I paid up for all the wires and everything else. But I'm happy for her because, I mean, of course, you can look at it and say you can afford it, but what about the person that can't? And so she probably would have taken umpteen years to get lights, and because I'm here and I already foot the bill, she's able to just get her 30 feet wire, or she probably needed less from the post to her house because she's right next to the post. So I was happy to be a servant in that way as well. So pretty much that's it. Let me see. So I've got some plants going. I think my garden needs a lot of work, but listen, there's so much to do that I can't criticize myself. So I need the hands of a gardener here. But I got these palm plants from the West Bank or East Bank. I think that's where my family members are. So I bought it from my cousin or uncle, or one of them were selling it. So I just bought it, supported their business. So, but these here I got from Linden, Wismer, and there was a market or kind of like a market day that they have every month. But people are telling me that these grow really, really big. They're like wild palm. So they grow really big. So I need to move them back. So anyway, so the gardening, you're going to see over time what I do with it because it needs work. But I just needed something to get started with. So I just got a bunch of plants and just threw them there. For now it works, but definitely long term, this needs a lot of work. Because my concept for it is much more beautiful than how it looks right now with the plants. All right. So, and then I need some. This guy was here the other day. He was telling me about some plants that he has, plant pots that he has. So I am excited to see what he has to offer. He said he has them for like $2,000 Guyana dollars, which is about $10, and 3,005, 1550 or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so then, finally got my water after waiting for months. So, I got water in the yard. So even though I have my tank, that tank there was a savior. The my neighbor next door, oh Lord, over here, oh dear Lord, I can't thank him enough. Listen, if this guy had not stepped in and helped me with my water, helped me with my with when I needed electricity to, you know, my contractors needed electricity to do different things. And seriously, if he had not stepped up, I don't think this project would have been done because the lighting system here to try to get the light was so horrendous. And it wasn't the wire, it wasn't the money, because even after I got the wires, they took about 2 months to come and put these wires up. It was horrible, 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 horrible. Literally, let me tell you what happened. Oh, by the way, this is my logo slogan backdrop for the company, Canje. All right, so my little photo area. See why I need these plants and this garden thing to be much more upscale because it's not working right now for me. So, anyway, but they took forever to come and put my lights on. Even after I got the wires for a couple of times, three, four, five times over the months, they honestly didn't care. I don't know. I didn't know what else to do. I wrote the mayor. I did different things. Just no help. Anyway, one day I was sitting on the bed in my room and I don't know what I thought of. And I said, I remember this guy. I told him he looked like someone I knew. And I told him who it was. And then he said, oh, that's my uncle. And I don't know why I forgot about that. But anyway, all of a sudden, light bulb went off. I'm like, oh, shoot, that's Angela's cousin. Listen, Angela is my girl. I'm going to call her because her and I have been tight like forever. So I called her up. I said, yo, call your cousin. I said, do you know so and so? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh my God, hallelujah, thank God. I said, can you give him a call and tell him I need my lights? Listen, by the next day, I swear, my wires were sitting there. Everything was ready. I spoke to this guy like a zillion times. And then finally, Angela says, okay, no problem. I'll talk to him. She gets in the phone. She calls her cousin. And by the next day, I had my lights. I said, oh my God. I could have remembered that and could have called Angela like months ago. Oh, anyway, nothing happens before it's time. I am just really, really excited about this project, like I said. And everyone wants me to do so much more with this, and I've been running away. There was a big festival here called the Linden Town Day, and they wanted me to do like the karaoke night. They wanted me to do this, but I'm not ready yet. I needed my outdoors bathroom because if I have 300 people running in this little place, that will be a catastrophe. That will be a safety problem. It would be a problem long term, and I wasn't ready to destroy my place even before it gets started because you're thinking about people drinking, people partying. The vibe here is really, really quiet. Honestly, it's a quiet spot. So even when customers are here, the music is really nice and mellow. It's R&B, it's jazz, it's a laid back culture. It's not what folks are accustomed to, all in Guyana. Well, here in Linden in particular, I would think Georgetown is different. All right, so pretty much that's it. So here it is. We got cocktails. My cocktails are, you know, I think they're off the hook. They're getting better and better, and people are liking them. This is my cocktail menu. And of course, we got the menus in different places, but the menu actually even isn't living up to its name because I still don't have my kitchen yet. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I've just been, my chef is next door as well. So I have work to do in that area. But my chef is a great cook. It's just that once I get my kitchen ready, he'll be able to do more. But I generally only use him when I have events. So I've been having events. I've had the mayor and her ladies here. I've had a big birthday. I've had small birthdays. I've had just celebration in different ways. So I am excited, excited, excited. So I've been doing stuff here, but I've just been, they want me to do more with it and just kind of open it up wide. And I am just, listen, I'm guarding this project with my life, I swear, because if I go the wrong way, if I take the wrong turn, everything that I envision is going to fall apart because I think that people will respect your project as much as you have them respected. I think if you start pulling in all sort of party folks and the wild folks, and by the way, I have to tell you, my folks are elegant folks. They are dying for something good, something new, something different, and they are enjoying the atmosphere. So thank you so much for listening. I know it's been 40 minutes already. I should start seeing customers probably within another 10, 15 minutes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And hopefully you'll come back again when I am, you know, live again. I'm going to do a live during the daytime so that way you can see better. Or I'll do it when I have like furnitures outside. All right. So and when I have designs outside. So that way you can see the outdoors as beautiful as it looks when it's designed. All right, so even though I'm not happy with my cementing and I have to cap it when literally when out there is designed, like when I put my foot into that creation of in terms of the decor, it comes out nicely. Alrighty, guys. Well, do have a wonderful one. Thank you for coming in. I don't have a TV yet. I should invest into one. So I just have my little tablet that I play. Yeah, but I'll have a TV soon. I do have a huge television screen, like the big one, the blow up one, but not one inside the venue just yet. Yeah. Then I have to worry about somebody trying to come in to steal the TV and even though they can't get in anymore, they cannot get in here. I swear they have to take I don't know what it is to try to get in here. I will never ever slack like that again. That was my fault. All right, guys. Thanks again. Do have a great night, and I will see you back here on my live probably in another week or so. All right. Take care. Bye bye. I am trying to stop it. Bye bye. Have a good night.